you. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come on. We out here. We out here. I'm outside. Okay. I'm outside. Come on, shake some. Come on, shake some.
They gonna get dropped while he plays.
Come on, shake some. Hey, get your employees. Get your employees.
King say you and him from the South. Hey, King, you're from the suburbs, sir. You're from the suburbs, sir. Everybody know my son King. He's a
loser.
He's a passionate young man.
So King Harris is the son of famous Southern artist T.I. Recently, he had an argument with his parents that got very heated after his parents can be seen while he's on Instagram Live making jokes about his upbringing because King Harris wants to portray a lifestyle that he himself did not live. The very funny part about this interaction is that the argument is taking place in the skybox of the football game between the Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Saints. This has led to commentators discussing some of his past behaviors when he can be seen in his videos getting physical with his mother before his father steps in and mentioning that King is causing an embarrassment to not only himself but his family. After the incident, King shared several messages via his social media stating that he stands on business and not to play with him since he is now a grown man. Put King when he eventually get locked up in the cell with a nigga that's 160 to 70 pounds heavier than he is, and all that's gonna stop when he come out. He be a choir boy now.
But he said he started.
Put him in the cell with a nigga that's telling him he gotta sit down to pee.
Feeling like
Sit him in one of them cells with a nigga saying nigga lights out at 9.
But in my head I thought like
you sitting down to pee.
In the same way, like he knows.
And I bet and I see you standing up.
Magnificent.
Cause I don't want to hear you piss. So you sit down to pee. And he tried to stand up one time.
I see it a lot.
And a nigga put him in a headlock. And the nigga got him in the headlock for 20 fucking minutes. That light skinned roach turning all purple and shit. And all that shit gonna get cut out. King Harris is a loser. He's a loser who got an opportunity through his dad having to do shit in the streets. Instead of taking that chance to be better, he wanted to degress. He took the de-evolution virus. He wanted to be a nigga. So niggas like that, man, give him what they looking for. That's what he want. He looking for something. Give it to him. He a loser, man. So many kids in America, man, love to be in some of these kids' spots, bro. Imagine, like, I know this ain't like something to aspire to sit on the game all day, but he got a dad that if King want to sit on the game all day, act fake tough on GTA roleplay, he can do that. Your dad did what he had to do to put you in a position to win. And you can't even be appreciative of what he did for you, boy. You want to be a nigga. I'm telling you, dude, like some of these little motherfuckers, shit don't even make sense to me, bro. It's sad. It's truly sad, bro. Like it hurts my heart. I guarantee King ain't never seen no roaches in his house. He ain't never dealt with no rats. That nigga never had plumbing go out in the bathroom and was out for a couple years, bro. Like if that nigga had to go one summer in a house where the AC didn't work and he down in the South, so you know it get hot down in them motherfuckers. Or winter where the heat didn't work and you got a space heater in the room. You got to carry the space heater around the whole fucking house with you. You taking it from your room. You want to go play video games in the down in the living room. You take the space heater downstairs. You plug it in on the little socket on the left, and you position it while you play the game for an hour and a half, 2 hours. That nigga don't know what that's about. He ain't never had to live through that shit. He ain't dealt with RR rats and roaches. Like that nigga never dealt with. Damn, it's hot in the summer. We ain't got no AC, but I don't want to open up the window in the hot summer because the flies gonna come in. So you sitting there in your drawers all day. Like that nigga ain't never dealt with that shit. He was a fucking loser, bro. This is goofy. King is a fucking loser. He's a loser and it's legitimately sad. That's why I just said earlier, but I was T.I. would have my son. I would actually have my son beat up. Like I'm not even blind. Because it's a shame because, you know, like, let's keep it a bean. You're not going to hurt nobody's son and the father's not going to do anything. Like, y'all remember John Wick? The whole plot of John Wick 1 is literally this. Like, the son is an idiot trying to prove that the dad really the one that did all the work in John Wick. But the son is an idiot trying to prove how hard he is. And he know he's sort of untouchable. He acting the fool. He finally runs into somebody that like, hey, man, I don't care who your daddy is or who you are. They get on that type of timing and now the father has to save him. And we know how John Wick goes. Like, that's what King is, except we don't have no John Wick at IRL. So this guy can go anywhere. This guy can do anything. Because let's be real, the nigga go in Walmart act stupid and somebody really hit him in his jaw. You don't know who's behind T.I. that T.I. gonna give the subtle nod to, and now you fighting another nigga. Because he ain't got no control over his fucking household. On some mindset shit, I don't get it. Like, Like you see a lot of dudes, like some niggas don't have a choice, bro. Like some niggas don't have a chance. Like you see a lot of Chicago niggas, like you, like keep it a bean, bro. And this is the sad part. The sad part about this, I'm finishing sentences in my mind without finishing them out of my mouth. So it sounds like I'm jumping all over the place. I apologize, but it's like you look at Von's father, right? Silk. Silk had to grow up when he had to grow in. He died, he got hit in the head with a sniper. Von now grows up in the hood. He has to do what he has to do. Von was able to reach a level of success that now his son and his nephew, grandbaby and Devon Jr., don't really have to grow up. Those kids can go to good schools. They don't have to worry about any street shit. The moms is tweeting out. They remember they had grandbaby with the handguns, showing the handguns. Devon Jr.'s mom is saying like, oh, can my son say he's from O Block? The dad did everything he had to do, which is some evil shit. And he probably looking up at us. He not looking down from heaven. Let's just keep it a beat, right? Right. I don't know. I'm not the one that gets to say where people go when they die, but like, come on. I hope he had time to repent when he died. I'll just say that. And now you're putting your son in a position and you want to say like he's from a Section 8 project housing. That low key, you can see them niggas do an interview. You can see them niggas do an interview. Who was the nigga that is the white boy? O Block interview a boss top. There's a dude that actually goes to the hood. Channel 5 with Andrew Callaghan, this guy right here. That you can literally see firsthand what O Block is like. Like I think there's literally a point where they're sitting down in the hallway and you can see the roaches. Yeah, somewhere in here, I remember the nigga like there's literally a roach somewhere and the niggas is pointing it out. Like King didn't have to worry about this. That's what makes me mad when I be seeing this. It's like, this is not like this little kid here. Unfortunately, right? You see him making them say GDK, GDK, GDK. Right, they pretty much molding this little nigga mind. He FFB. This little kid right here, unfortunately, doesn't have a chance. If he's able to escape this environment without PTSD, without any type of gang culture on him, then this kid can say he had a good life. But realistically, he won't be. I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. If this kid survives his circumstances before 14 without seeing a dead body, I will be surprised. And you get some little light-skinned roach. You get some kid that doesn't see the opportunity that he was born with, that he was blessed. 2-parent household. You don't really see, let's keep it a bean. How many rappers do you even see married? How many, like, you don't see that. Young boy ain't with none of his baby mamas. He with one of them, but the other one's gonna have to do what they had to do. They see young boy probably once every 3 months that he gives some cash and disappear. How many of these niggas do you see this, like, off the top of your head, can you even think of? This is rare. A young African-American male, both parents in the household, dad did what he had to do. You ain't got to worry about gunfire at all, and you run towards the gunfire. Hey, give this nigga what he want. He want bullets bad. Somebody feed him to him. Fucking sucker, dude. Nigga a punk. This gotta be a DL nigga, bro. I ain't never seen a motherfucker that want to run towards the penitentiary. Bro, young 19-year-old nigga, dad, let me hold 10 bands. You know T.I. probably gonna give it to him. A young nigga, and you trying to run towards where the niggas be at, where there's a bunch of niggas that's 20 times bigger than you? He want to run to the butthole. All this cat out here. He said, man, something about that doo-doo hole that just hits different. Like, dude's a sucker, man. I can't stand these niggas. Sad. It's real sad. These little bitch ass niggas be having complexes like this. This little nigga could have been on the game. All these other niggas be on the game. They be doing whatever. He could do what Kai Cenat do. He could be on the game. He could do it. This nigga wants to be in the street. For what? Don't even look like he putting the type of oil in his hair. His dread's about to fall out at the seams, nigga. That dude is like, it's crazy, bro. And if anybody hurt him, you know they gonna get hurt just based off who his pops is. It's like I'm telling you, it's mind boggling, bro. Like it really is mind boggling. It makes you wonder if he knows he has that superpower. I'm telling you, I always hated this growing up. It's the little brother with the big brother that fight on the little brother's behalf, so the little brother run his mouth nonstop. It's that. Somebody ever stand over this nigga, I'ma laugh. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I feel nothing if this little nigga ever gets stood over.